"Shut up and take my money," is what many investors said to us when we opened our recent raise. And we really did. Thousands of you invested in YarnHub by buying YarnHub shares, raising a total of $2.1 million. So why on earth are we reopening our raise for another 3 weeks? Well, many of you know the process wasn't exactly smooth. With a rather enthusiastic number of our viewers attempting to invest, the sheer volume proved something unprecedented for PickMe, our crowdfunding platform. You brought the PickMe site down with the hug of death on many occasions, and we're fairly certain their IT department still shudders at the mention of YarnHub. Also, many of you waited until the end of the raise to invest.
Who dares wins!
We had close to $500,000 of investment in a 24-hour period just prior to the close. When it came time to close the raise and issue the shares, every single investor had to go through anti-money laundering checks and KYC, or Know Your Customer checks. Even though we're sure all of our viewers are honourable stand-up members of the community, we had to run those checks by law. At the same time though, we needed to close the raise, and at the end of the day, when we couldn't get enough information or get in touch with the investor where we had questions, we had to turn people away. Now, due to a combination of these issues, around $300,000 was deducted from the final raise total. And that meant that we didn't quite hit the glorious $2.1 million headline number, instead settling for a slightly less flashy $1.8 million. Still an incredible achievement, but almost $500,000 short of our $2.2 million goal. Then something amazing happened. As soon as we stopped the ability to invest, my mailbox was literally full of people asking how they could invest more in the company, or if they just missed the chance and they wanted to get in and that we should just shut up and take their money. So we thought long and hard about opening the raise one more time. There's a lot of reasons why we shouldn't. We don't want to be in a permanent state of funding, and it takes a lot of effort from the team to manage the raise and make me look even this good on our videos. We also wanted to wait until all investors had their shares issued and that they could see them in their account on our transfer agent. On balance though, after speaking with the investment community on Discord and looking at the final numbers, we decided that we're going to open again, but this time just for 3 weeks. Or 3 weeks, I'm not sure. And so this is your chance to get in again. But why should you? Well, you'll be investing in all the YarnHub channels as an animation business, but also in us as a gaming company. We now have a full team actively developing our game, Brass Rain. And Brass Rain has already got incredible traction on the Steam platform, and we're getting really close to being in the top 1,000 most wishlisted games on Steam. Also, we've completed our first playtest with members of the community. Now, what you're seeing on screen now is a long way from the finished game. We know that, but we are making great progress. The combination of having an animation team and a development team allows us to make massive strides that traditional gaming companies struggle to do. We're currently working on making the game as fun to play as possible, as well as on replayability. And through playtest feedback and discussions on Discord, we're making sure that we're building the game that you want to play. So we're well on track for our planned initial release for the game in June 2026. We've now locked in our first 2 levels, Point de Hoc and Castle Itter. It's gonna be awesome. So you can once again buy shares. It's the same process as last time, and you'll be buying shares under the rules set out by the Securities and Exchange Commission's Regulation CF. As always, while we would love to have you on board, this investment does carry risks. We don't want to sugarcoat it and pretend that it's a guaranteed yacht in the Bahamas. There is a chance that we fail, and if this investment is going to make you lose sleep or give you hardship, then please do not buy our shares. There are other ways you can help us, including wishlisting and following our game, Brass Rain, on Steam. But for now, and for the next 3 weeks only, if you do still want to invest, you can. And we would love to have you with us on this incredible journey we're embarking upon. Click the link in the description for the full investment proposal. We'll be running a few live AMAs over the next couple of weeks where you'll be able to ask any questions for me and the team. Look forward to seeing you there. Thank you.